Nobody better to give this presentation today than our world traveler, Scotty Kufis. I'm so excited to hear his overview presentation. And I know all of you will be as well, because this man is a world traveler and it just fits right into what we're doing here. So Scotty has been in this space for many, many years. What has it been? Almost 40 years, Scotty?
Yeah, 42 years. Craziness.
Wow, unbelievable. So no one better than Scotty Kufis to give an overview presentation of this and then a short training afterwards. So please, everyone, welcome Scotty Kufis to the stage. Take it away, Scotty.
Thank you so much, Colette, and good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you happen to be on the planet. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Nelolife. And over the next couple of minutes, I want to give you a sort of a vision for who the company will become. We're just launching. You're hearing about this at the perfect time. We're just days away, literally, from our international launch, the ability to share this story in 100 plus countries around the world. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the group of people who have come together collectively. I'm going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about actually the compensation plan, how benefiting from our products and our membership around the world will really add value to your life and other people's lives. And we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about how to get compensated doing so. That if you have a product or service that has an incredible value proposition, that it's literally at a price anybody can afford, you can write your own blank check. You just have to go to work, put your head down, have some fun. And again, when it's a borderless opportunity and you're hearing about it first, oh my, I'm excited about what we're about to hear. So I just want to share with you over 40 plus years in the direct selling industry. You're probably hearing this presentation today because you're experienced in that industry. With a company that's launching just days away, some of the top people on this planet in this industry over the last couple of decades, people that have earned hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars. There are thousands of the world's leading marketing professionals joining Nelolife in its inception. And so they're hearing about this for the first time. And they're reaching out to you because obviously you've been successful too. You've proven yourself as a leader. You've built sales organizations, you have a vision, you like to travel, you like to lead people. And this entire company, the vision of this company is about teaching and traveling together and transforming people. And so you wouldn't be here this morning or this afternoon or this evening, wherever you are, if you already weren't experienced. And that's a different presentation really than the people that may join in a couple weeks or a couple months. So I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to share with you some slides to tell the story. I'm going to go really fast. I'm going to be really efficient. I know you're smart, and cover a lot of ground in a short period of time, answer some questions essentially for you, and then get into a quick start training. So let me first just make sure I share the screen and I can get a confirmation from Colette that she can see it when it pops through. All right, does that work?
I can see it.
All right, perfect. All right, well, that's what we'll do then. Great. All right, so I'm going to get after it there. Perfect. So my story, the Nelolife story, starts with me, for me. So if you're telling the story, it would start with you. And so for me, it's all about travel. And for me, it's all about making a difference for my family. So we all have different reasons to improve our life, to add value to our life, to learn, grow, and become things, and travel and offer insightful opportunities for our children. I have two kids. They're now 17 and 21. And among our journeys in life is we're an adventure family. And so that's going to play right into the presentation I'm about to share with you, because we like adventures. We like to climb to the top of mountains. We like to actually, go hiking up and down trails and rivers. We love fishing. We like being on the water. That's what we like. I don't know what you like, but I know that one of the things I want for my family is I want them to see the world. I want them to have the ability to realize that we're all so much closer to each other than we are different, that we all have hopes and dreams, and we all want to do things. We all want to be healthy. We all want to laugh. We want to be loved. And we want to explore, we want to learn, we want to contribute. And so those are the values I want my children to have. And that's exactly the kind of values we have here at the Nelolife. And so the idea is that what we want to do is provide an exclusive lifestyle membership that compounds positive, high peak, literally experiences and transforming communities and transforming people's lives. That's what we want to do. So we want to make a difference, and we want to compensate you to help other people make a difference. So the idea is teach, travel, and transform. And we're so fortunate that the people that are launching this company are great friends of mine that are powerful business leaders that have been successful in business over the last couple of decades. And so between Nick and Eric and Larry, and you're going to learn a lot more about them tonight. They're going to do an incredible worldwide presentation, but they have tremendous business acumen. They've been successful running traditional businesses, generating millions and millions of dollars. They've been successful building direct selling businesses, training hundreds of thousands of people, generating over $1 billion. They've been successful in the travel space, the trading space, and the leadership development space. And because they spent a lot of years in the direct selling industry, they understand where we're all coming from. They understand what it's like to put our name out there, to tell your family or friends about a product or a service. They understand understand what it's like to get on the phones, invite people to a presentation, and then follow up, ask questions, and get them started. They understand what it's like to work with a company that wants to work with you, and also to work with companies that don't like to work with you. And the big reason we're here today is a group of people have collectively got together and said, you know what, we have a lot of people we love and care about, and we want them to have a better future. And so because of their leadership, hundreds of people initially, now thousands of people, and now you have a chance to hear about Nelolife. So here's the core competencies. One of the most interesting things that we need to think about is when you think about a company, what are the values that they adhere to? Well, one is trust, the other is transparency and transformation. So you build a business with a speed of trust. Do I have enough of your trust to borrow 15 minutes of your time? Do I have enough of your trust to ask you to make a $20 purchase, a $60 purchase, an $80 purchase? And the answer is of course. And so with the speed of trust, when you trust people, you have information that makes sense. When you have a mass audience that it will make sense for, you're going to trust the direction of a company. But you need to have transparency. You need to know the company is telling you the truth, that you're getting the right story, and they're putting you on the right path. And they have transformational values in that they constantly are working with themselves, and you're going to see it completely through our lifestyle membership, what that means. So it's exciting because the Nelolife mission statement is something that they have tremendous value in. And what we want to do with Nelolife is we want to offer unparalleled lifestyle experiences. And we want to teach and train you in a lot of areas. And I'm going to walk you through those areas with our lifestyle membership. The lifestyle membership market is fascinating in and of itself. But when we take a look, let's say at the Nelolife membership, we have a variety of different areas. The first I'm going to tell you about is the Nelolife travel. And everybody's excited about the travel because everybody travels. Then we have the Nelolife trips, which is currently in the United States only. We have Nelolife streaming, which I'll share with you as an education platform. The Nelolife shop, which is valuable products and services that millions and millions of people are already using all over the country every single day. But we're going to show them how to get it at a much deeper discount. And then we have the Nelolife trade opportunity for those people around the world. And you may or may not know that the lifestyle membership market is massive. When you take a look at how big the marketplace is, you're going to realize that there are a lot of different types of lifestyle memberships. So when people are like, what is the product or service that Nelolife offers? Well, it's a lifestyle membership, similar to a gym membership. You know, I'm just going to use US statistics for the US folks. If you're international, then you can adjust them for your own areas. But here's what's interesting. Gym memberships, over 64 million people in this country buy gym membership. And they're spending anywhere from $200 to about $2,500 a month on these memberships. Now, probably 60 million of those people aren't really going to the gym much, but they bought the gym membership because they wanted to transform their lives. Like, I'm going to give them more credit than that, maybe 12 million or so. But the fact of the matter is people buy the membership because they want to improve their lifestyle value. There's literally millions of members of massage and salon memberships where people pay anywhere from, $700 to, $1,700 a year to go in and get massages or to visit their salons over. That's a type of membership. There's travel memberships. There's a number of companies in this country that offer just a travel membership. Those cost $1,000 to $2,000 a year. There are yacht clubs for a few $1,000s, and there's country clubs. You all know people that are members of country clubs. These are all lifestyle type memberships where people spend thousands and thousands of dollars a year. And what's exciting for me is to know when you have millions of people that already understand they want to invest in their lifestyle, then we're offering the best value membership you could ever want. And I'm going to walk through exactly why that is. Because when you ask people what they would do with their lives if there were no limits, overwhelmingly the answer is travel. If you ask people if you had all the money and time in the world, what would you do? They say travel. And they're looking. They want it to be accessible, affordable, and fun. They want to make sure that they can knock things off their bucket list. They can do things they've never done before at a price that they've never paid before. Nobody brags about overpaying for places they stay. I was recently traveling in Thailand. And it was fascinating as you travel around Thailand, the price structure of Thailand is completely different than the price structure here in the United States. And you can stay in resorts certainly for $150 or $200 a night there. But you're going to stay in world-class places really for $60 to $100 a night. But there are plenty of places you can stay for $20 to $40 a night. And so nobody's going to brag about overpaying for a place they stay, but they love to come back and say, hey, I went to Mexico and I saved hundreds of dollars on this vacation trip. I traveled to the Far East, I saved $1,000. I went on a cruise, we saved $200, $300, $400 a person. People love talking about the value proposition. And with the Nelolife style membership, we're going to show you how you can be the center of the universe. And we use advanced AI technology to help you in a lot of different ways. So one of the values of our lifestyle membership is a travel portal that's personalized to you. And this personalized travel allows you to go on and literally, whether you want to use your app or when you want to go on the computer, you can now investigate all the prices of any place you want to go. And as you begin to look, you're going to see the net prices. Now, maybe if you're staying in a hotel that's normally $100, Maybe you save $10 in that case, but maybe you're going to stay in a resort, or you want to stay in a hotel, or on a beach house for 3 nights or 5 nights or 7 nights. Now you save hundreds of dollars or even $1,000 on a week or 2 week vacation. You're going to find all sorts of opportunities to save money at better prices in your own customized Nelolife platform. And what's exciting is we attach to all sorts of vacation weeks. Certainly you're familiar with vacation destination companies. Some people call them timeshare companies. Tens of millions of people have bought timeshare weeks all over the globe. And the reason they do that is they pay a reduced price, but they like going to those particular locations. Maybe they're in Disney World, maybe they're Vegas, or maybe they're in Hawaii or someplace else on earth. But what's interesting is there are just thousands upon thousands of empty locations every single week. We tap into those, and we can show you significant discounts through our portal. I mean, just taking one vacation this way will save you far more than the cost of the membership in the travel. And then we have Life Trips. And one of the things I'm most excited about is Life Trips is a curated experience. It's where you show up with a bunch of people. And for instance, you go to Mexico and all of a sudden 40 people go, 100 people go, 200 people go on a cruise or another destination. And when you get there, you meet with a host, you enjoy parties, you go on sunset cruises with everybody. You have special events, you have fun, but you're there with a lot of friends and family, and you're making memories matter. And so one of the best things about Nelolife is the fact that who do you want to take with you on vacation? Who do you want to save money with you and save those memories and those pictures? I'm a picture taking fool. My family knows I take pictures everywhere. I take hundreds of pictures. When I go to a lacrosse game for my kids, I'll take 400 to 500 pictures in one game. When I go on vacation, I take 200 to 300 pictures every single day. And the reason I do is I'm capturing the moment. I can take a look at the sunset, the sunrise, the food, the experience, the expressions. It's incredible for me. And I know that 2/3 of them aren't going to be the perfect shots. But you know what? Every day I'm going to get a dozen or 2 dozen forever memory shots. And that's why I do it. Well, the Nelolife trips, those are forever memory type trips. And I'm excited because when you have an organization that's going to grow like us, will be the fastest growing vacation membership on earth by a long shot. Hundreds of thousands of people are going to hear about this in the next couple of months. A million or 2 million people are likely to join and become members in the next year to 2 years. And why? Because they can go with their friends and have a good time. So there's a lifetime trip for everybody. Adventure trips like I like to take, mountain climbing or being on the water, scuba diving, family trips, literally like volunteerism trips. If you want to go, you can participate, you can donate your time, you can help people in local communities, you can donate and give money back, you can enjoy yourself on cruises or even inspirational trips where you're focused on your inner health or your mental health. You just need a break, you need some quiet. All of that's possible on our platform. And we have an unbelievable incentive trip coming up very, very soon. And so I'm excited because this picture right here, I sat in that picture just a few months ago. This particular resort is world class. It's incredible. Like, it's even amazing for kids. Like they have bounce houses there, and ping pong and pool, ice cream all day long, a hot dog bar for the kids. They've got multiple places to eat, multiple restaurants, jacuzzi right on the beach. It's incredible. Like literally you could be in the jacuzzi and literally the sand's right there. You can watch the sunrise. You can just have a lot of fun with people, tropical music, dancing. I mean, there's a pickleball courts in the back. It's located front and center in the Riviera Maya. It's just incredible. So here's the thing. You can go for free. You can learn how you can participate and come with us. And we'll be doing this over and over and over again all over the world, not just here in North America or South America, all over Asia and Europe. We're going to put these trips together just for you. The special trips that you're going to participate in all over the globe. And so, there are lots of different ways you can benefit, lots of different places. We want you to just knock off everything possible on your bucket list. But that doesn't stop there. Like if that's all we had, that's incredible. You would save more than the cost of the membership over and over and over again. But for the same membership, it's a lifestyle membership, we offer Nelolife streaming. To me, this is the most, underappreciated value we have. It's education. And I love Mastery TV. Mastery TV is magical to me. And so any sort of educational TV, even recently, Yes Chef, super cool. But Master TV, when you take a look at Masterclass as an example, what's great about Masterclass is when you're watching it, you can watch the best tennis players in the world. You can watch the best negotiators in the world. You can learn how to create a movie if you want to. You can learn how to, cut sushi if you want to. You can learn how to do origami if you want. Like literally any topic from the top experts in the world is taught on the platform, and they charge a couple $100s a year for that service. Imagine having a commissionable value added to the membership here, where every month, eventually every week, and all the time, you're able to access the best experts in the world on certain subjects. Especially if we rolled out all different branding experts, marketing experts, people that teach you how to leverage yourself online to maximize your productivity. Wouldn't that be worth $59, wouldn't that be worth a small amount of money to pay to be taught on a monthly basis by experts? And the answer is of course, but that when that's thrown in, I mean, any one or two ideas there could be worth thousands, tens of thousands of dollars and a great deal more to you. So I'm excited about the growth of that, not just where we're at, because anytime you launch a company, you're just launching, it's sort of like a refrigerator. When you just buy a refrigerator, it's empty. And the first time you go to the store, you buy a bunch of stuff, but it's still empty. You don't have all of the ketchups and the mustards and all the sauces and all the extra types of produce, and you don't have everything you need in the refrigerator the first week you have a refrigerator. It takes like a month or 2 or 3 months where you start to build up your pantry and it makes sense to you. Same thing with the Nelolife stream and the education and the faculty that we'll have. Then introducing Nelolife Shop. One of the great values of our membership is our negotiation power. So when you bring in hundreds of thousands of people, eventually millions of people, you drive the price down. So when you drive the price down, obviously for travel, you drive the price down, obviously for products and services. And so what we're able to do is we're able to put a shop together, and instead of charging 5, 7, 8, 9 times markups on products, on skincare products, nutrition products, we're able to bring that price way, way down close to wholesale. And instead, for a small fee, it's included. You can now shop and buy those products direct. So you get these organic quality products. You get the products that you want without having to pay all the markups for all the companies in between. And the reason it's a value, because you're not going to be earning all these massive commissions on the sale of the products that go into the shop, but we can expand it. So you start off with a half a dozen or a dozen products. In a couple of months, you have 2 dozen products. Eventually, you have a flourishing shop. Here in America, we have a store called Aldi. Aldi is a smaller supermarket. Most supermarkets have 80,000 items. Aldi has 1,500 items. Aldi realized we don't need to have a big store with all the overhead, all the employees, and pay for all the air conditioning and all the stock. We're just going to sell what people buy. And they determine what people want. And they know people want milk and eggs and cheese and butter and ice cream and produce and spices and salt and sugar. And they just want the basics. That's what most people want. And they have the best prices on the products people want. And they have the most flourishing business model for supermarkets in all of North America. And here you take a German company, comes over to America, makes everything small, but useful. It's what people want. So we're going to be doing all of these different surveys to find out what you want. And then we go get those products and put them in the shop at a discount to you. And if you have good ideas, you have great connections with products, I know the company here in the future is going to be open to all sorts of opportunities in that space. And that's all exciting in the United States, but worldwide, we have an additional benefit, and that's investment trading. So not only do we want you to save money on the travel platform, we want you to improve yourself. We want you to teach and learn things, but we want you to manage your money. So you can save money, but we want you to improve your money. And so we have an AI-based trading platform that allows you, and this is only international, not here in the United States, but internationally, all of our international partners all over the globe, and trading all over the globe is massive, have access to using our trading platform and increasing their own leverage. So you're only as smart as you are. If you don't know information, you have access to information, it's hard to act on it. But when you have AI trading systems, we have systems that are analyzing analytics all the time, and they're constantly improving your interest. They're constantly building your nest egg. Now, when you make $1,000 a month, $2,000, $5,000, you put $10,000, $20,000 in trading, you're be able to get better rates over time. Huge value for the people that are interested in. All you international partners, you're going to love this. And so the Nelolife membership, you have the Nelolife travel, the life trips, the life streaming, the life shop, and life trade. It's only $59 a month USD. And here's the way I look at it. That's less than $1 a day, $2 a day. So for like $2 a day, you're able to save money, you're able to leverage your money and earn money, you're able to improve your health and improve your mindset. So again, the ultimate lifestyle membership at an incredible value. And again, I'm super excited of what's possible. So if you like the offer that we have, and remember, the company you launch isn't the company you have in 90 days. The company you have in 90 days isn't the company you have in a year. So we're just getting started. We'll keep adding value in every category of this business. And just as sure as you're watching this presentation right now, wherever you are, there's people watching this in every time zone across the world. I know for a fact there's people that are now, transcribing this PowerPoint presentation in Japanese. It's put in Portuguese. It's putting in Cantonese and in Spanish, in Thai, all these different countries. They're transforming this presentation to share with the people of their country so that they have improved economics, improved memories, improved experiences, and they can teach and they can travel and can transform. So I'm going to show you how to leverage all that into income. So what's the Nelolife affiliate program like? Well, the first, it's only $20. So think about that. You can get started for only $20 this year. Normally it'll be $40 a year, but right now it's $20 your first year. And all we ask you to do is during this next 30 days, instead of charging you 40, we're only going to charge you 20, but we're going to make a request of you. We're going to ask you to donate $20 to charity. We want you to donate $20 to the charity of your choice, to other people, whatever program you believe in. It's on your honor, but we believe you. You wouldn't be hearing about this right now if you weren't a good person, if you weren't a person that gave back, invested in other people. And so for only $20, you can get started in business of your own worldwide in over 100 countries, get paid weekly, get paid monthly, travel the world. I'm going to share with you exactly how that works. But for only $20, we're going to train you. We're going to teach you in all different languages. We're going to provide the website for you. We're going to provide the tools. You're going to have a back office. You can manage information. We're going to put together assets, videos for you, and little PowerPoint presentations for you. We're going to provide the incentives, and we're going to meet you halfway. We're going to do our part. We're just going to ask you to do your part. These industries that we're selling into are massive. Whether $100 billion or $1 trillion industries is massive. Let me tell you how much money is. It's really fascinating to me. You know, $1 million, if it was $1,000 bills, stacks up 18 inches high. That's how much $1 million in $1,000 bills. $1 billion in $1,000 bills is 150 feet higher than the Washington Monument. That's $1 billion. $1 trillion $1,000 bills take you to the moon. It's so absolutely crazy to think about when we're selling into billion-dollar markets, $200 billion markets, multiple trillion-dollar markets, and all of the analysts are saying these markets are going to grow by 20%, 30% over the course of the next couple of years. So we're offering something in a category that everyone's going to buy anyway. One of my favorite things about what we're offering is we're not trying to get people to buy something they don't want to buy. We're just giving people a chance to save money on something they're already choosing to buy. It's the easiest sale you've ever made. We have 7 different ways to earn income. We have a starter bonus, a unified bonus, a cab bonus, a loyalty program, check match, and global pools. First, as you bring in customers, and there's lots of different ways to become customers. You can be a customer of our membership. You can be a customer of our Nelo shops and buy the products that you consume for yourself. In the future, you can be customers of our educational platform. You can be customers of the trading platform. There's lots of different ways people can become customers. As people become customers of our membership, we pay out a bonus. So now you can earn $25. You can earn $9. You can earn $6, a couple dollars. So as your customers share with other customers, you earn income on those customers. We have a starter bonus. This is what happens when you get started and you bring on a new customer, new membership. So I get started, I bring on Bob. Bob wants a membership. He's like, yeah, I want the lifestyle membership. Boom, I get a $25 bonus for selling the lifestyle membership. Not just because Bob got in, but because Bob wants the membership. He wants to have all the values, all the savings. He wants to leverage that. Each time I bring on someone like Bob, I earn $25. Now, when Bob does this, Bob goes in, gets Sue and John. Bob gets the same thing. Bob refers and sells 2 memberships. Bob gets $50. He gets paid $25 twice. So again, if you did this 10 times, you can get $25 10 times. If you do it 20 times, get it paid 20 times. Every time you sell a new membership, $25 for you, and so on. Here's what's exciting. We want to teach you about a unified bonus, which means you're coming together. You're in the business. You help Bob. Bob goes out. He sells Sue and John. He makes us $50, which is exciting. But I'm going to help Bob and say, Bob, I want to help you help Sue and John. And Sue's going to get 2 sales, and John's going to get 2 sales. And when they sell these lifestyle memberships, they're going to earn $50, of course. But here's what you get. You get the unified bonus. You earn $75 additional when Bob gets unified. So this is really exciting. Now, hold on for a second. You bring in one person, Bob. Bob gets 2. He's making 50. They get 2. And now because you help people build their organization and they've sold these memberships, now you have how many memberships? You sold Bob. Bob sold Sue and John, and they sold 4 more. So you got 1, you got 2, you got 4. When that occurs, $75 bonus to you. Every single time you bring on a new person that gets a membership and becomes unified. So if you do this 5 times, you could get $100 5 times. If you do it 10 times, you get it 10 times. This happens in the first 30 days. So when someone gets started, you get Bob started, you help them accomplish that the first 30 days, $100. As many people as you possibly can get started. I know right now, you're a doer, you wouldn't be on this call. And so the top producers in the world are getting introduced to Nelo right now. These are people like you that can bring on 20, 30, 40 people, no problem. They can build massive organizations of people that can move products and services and memberships. They've proven this. And so if you can go out and get 5, that's a quick bonus. You can make a lot of money. So you get started in the business for $20 plus a membership. And now I'm showing you how to immediately earn $100, $200, $300 or more. Very, very simple. So the next opportunity is a unified community build. It's a 2x16. And this means you can only put 2 people front line to you, but you can get paid up to 16 levels down. So your next line has 2. All of a sudden you have Bob, maybe Mary, they get in the business. They start doing the same thing. Just as I shared with you how Bob, got out there and got things started with Sue and John, your organization continues to build. When you start building, after you put in 2 people, the computer says if you have a third, it immediately gets dropped down underneath one of the other 2 people you have. So you can only put 2 people frontline to you. The third spills back down underneath someone else, and it finds the first space available and gets placed there. And each time that occurs, it goes on and on and on. So let me keep going here. All right, and it keeps going. And so as your organization builds, it could be locally, it could be across the country, or it can be globally. This keeps going on and on, borderless in over 100 countries around the world. And you earn income initially 4 levels, and then 10 levels, and then 16 levels. And it's really, really simple. In addition to your organization filling out, you're earning about $1 to $1.40 for every single person that falls in your tree. But on top of that, as they're beginning to build their organization and they're earning an income, you now get a check match because you're helping other people earn income selling memberships. The more memberships you sell, the more products you sell, the services you sell, the more income each person earns. So now, because I've helped people go build a business, I can earn from 20% to 10% on their productivity. So in this example, again, if I brought in Bob, I'd earn 20% on Bob's income. If I help Bob make $1,000, I can earn 20% or $200. If I help Bob make $1,000, I can make, again, same kind of thing, or $500, I can make $100. So that's on the first level, but you get paid up to 5 referral levels of people that are telling the bonus and sharing the bonus. So in this example, let's just say people are earning only $150. I help 10 people earn $150. I can earn $300 bonus in addition to my unified bonus on all the people that are getting a membership each month. If they only tell 2 more, 20 people, again, I get a bonus. This time it's only 10%. If they only tell 2 more people, I get 10%, and so on and so on. And your own imagination, it's really up to you. If you bring in lots of people, you earn lots of bonuses, but you could earn dozens of check match bonuses. You could earn hundreds of check match bonuses. Or if you're a true visionary global leader, you can earn thousands as you begin to build your organization over the next 3 months, 6 months, year, 2 years. It's really up to your imagination and how hard you work. And I need to say a disclaimer right here. Obviously, all results are different. So the results you may have may be different than the results I have or other people, because it's really just based on you working hard, selling lots of memberships, and duplicating that process. And so you want to follow best practices, learn to train, learn from the training, duplicate the process, and your results will vary, of course. I just want to make sure that you know. So here we have the ability, we're co-creating a global community. The company has decided that it has the vision and it wants to work together. And really, we want to make sure that you understand, they understand you. So they want authentic transparency. We want to share in the revenue plan, the money that comes in. The company pays 70% out in the income that comes in. So revenue is generated up to 70% paid back to the field. You can participate in fun incentive trips. Man, we want you to do well in the communities and give back and make a difference. You're going to have strong peace of mind that the people that run the company are ethical, they care, they're empathetic, and they respond. And I'm telling you, I know these people personally. They're very good friends, hardworking people that have your interests in mind. After 42 years of being in direct selling, I've seen a lot of businesses and I've experienced some interesting growth. It's my opinion, this will be the fastest growing direct sales opportunity that's ever occurred in the first 6 months of operation. I don't think any company could ever compare to what we're prepared to do in the next 6 months. And that's because we're borderless. We can go into over 100 countries and you're getting in first. I mean, if you're watching this, are you kidding me? Like, you're one of the first people in your country, in your entire country. You can basically let everybody know for the next 30 days, it's the first month of operation in our country. Come join me. Let's go to work. Let's sell a lifestyle membership. Let's transform people and make a difference. The company wants to co-create this business with you. They want to make sure that you're protecting the business like we're protecting the business. So be good people, be nice, do the right things, treat people honestly with communication and ethics. All right, let's respect each other and where we're coming from and just honor each other. No matter where you are in the world, we're one team, one dream, working together. And it's so simple to get started. I mean, literally, you get started for only $20, as I said, the first year, $59 for the lifestyle membership, less than $80. That's crazy to start a business. Anybody in any country, anywhere on earth can get started for $80. They can be cash flow positive very, very quickly by just getting after it. Sign up 3, 4 people, help people unify themselves and duplicate. And I don't care where you are, you can plug into our platform and you'll be able to get this information, share this information, benefit from this information, and profit from this information. So let's go, Nilo. Let's go co-create a better world together. That's the opportunity. And I can tell you, this is why I'm excited. I'm excited because we're in the right place at the right time. And I'll tell you, in 6 months, a year from now, you're either going to say, "I'm glad I did," or "I wish I would have." Maybe you're one of those people that's seen lots of opportunities. Maybe you're one of those people that I've seen travel companies before. Maybe, hey, I've been with companies that didn't make it. Or maybe you like, man, I was with a really great company, but I joined 10 years too late, 5 years too late. It didn't have the magic. It didn't have the leadership. It was so difficult. They never had the tools. Man, this company is so prepared. We're about to launch. Your back office will be better than the majority of the back offices in the industry. And we're just launching because the company understands detail. They understand assets. They understand what it takes for you to be successful. And so they're going to help you all over the globe in all sorts of languages with 24-hour customer service, AI customer service support, and ability for you to travel and train people all over the planet. So let's talk about what to do next. You saw the opportunity. You're like, yep, I'm in. Count me in. I'm definitely going to do this. Now, what do I do next? Well, you need to have a 60-day action plan. So you want to put massive action behind a good idea, right? So what we do is we get out here on our phones and we're like, hey, I got a phone. This is like a mini ATM machine. I got a phone. I can talk to some people. Right here, you can earn all the income you ever wanted because you know so many people here that want to what? Travel, that want to learn, that actually want to earn income. They want to save. And so you want to have a massive action right now, especially now since, in the next week we launch. And for the next 3 or 4 weeks after that, it's the first month. So you want to put massive action behind a good idea and get as many people to watch the replay of this presentation or get on the founder presentations or any of the VIP presentations anytime soon. And if you've just watched this the first time, watch it again, be more familiar with it. Ask to get access to the PowerPoint. If you're in a different country, get the PowerPoint in English and start working on transcribing in your part of the world if you want to do presentations. The next is be unified. Help 2 people, get 4 people. Really simple. So what are you going to do? You're going to get people in, help them get 2, help them get 4. Help them get 2, help them get 4. Bring a new person in, help them get 2, get 4. You want as many people as possible to be unified in your first month. So get a minimum of 10 people signed up and help them go unified. So you can earn $100 for every one of those organizations. So you help someone gets in, they get a membership. They start sharing the lifestyle membership. They're selling 2 more memberships, 4 more memberships, 7 memberships are sold. Boom, $100. It's super exciting. So how many times do you want to get paid the unified bonus in your first 30 days? Like, get after it. Help people get unified in their first 30 days. Now, this is what's exciting. Is if you just help people build out to the 4 level, so people get 2, who get 4, who get 8, who get 16, you'll earn more money than your membership will cost on a monthly basis. Like, think about that. For $59 a month, if you just have a group of 2, 4, 8, 16, you're making more than the membership costs you. You're never going to leave. One of the greatest reasons there's 100 million people that are Amazon, members, or 100 million people that are Costco members and all sorts of other member clubs around the world. The reason that they can bring on 100 million or more people is value. The value equation is, hey, for $120 a year, $140 a year, whatever the membership is, a country club for $5,000 a year, or a gym for $2,000, whatever the variable is, it's because they're getting more value than they're paying. So if you can get started and show people how they're earning more money on a monthly basis than they're paying, and now they're able to take vacations with the money they're earning, it's like earning free vacations. It's like getting paid to go on vacation. You're turning your vacation into a part-time vocation, or your vocation becomes a vacation, however you see it. But be prepared to be unified right out of the gate. Now, tens of thousands of people are going to activate worldwide very quickly. So you want to get access to the FAQs. You want to look at the videos. You want to watch presentations. The FAQs will really help you. And the more written FAQs you read, the less you're going to have to ask people questions. So when we launch, we want 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people that can answer questions. It just saves a lot of energy and time. Now, good news is we'll have an AI chatbot to answer 98% of the questions, but you should know you're a leader. If you're watching this, you're a leader. Like, we're not contacting the people that don't understand sales. We're not contacting the small thinkers. We're contacting the leaders, the visionaries, people that want to help people, that want to serve others, want to make a difference. And so you want to get that information as quickly as possible. Then you're going to plug into all the social media groups. So be looking for Nelolife Official. Plug yourself into the Facebook page, the Telegram page, the WhatsApp page, the Twitter page, the Instagram page. And do not come to me with, I don't go on Facebook. I don't do social media. Don't be like that. Use them. Go on social media. Learn a new skill. It's like, I don't want to use phones. I don't use email. I don't watch, this or that. It doesn't matter. It's like, hey, they're tools. If you want to go on social media, just don't watch the crappy stuff. Don't spend all your energy arguing about politics. Don't worry about all the problems in the world. Just use it as a marketing vehicle. That's the place to get the information the fastest. If you're connected to Telegram or Facebook or any of these things, you're going to get the information instantly. You don't have to wait for your team to let you know what's going on. Don't find yourself in a situation where you're like, I didn't know that was happening. Well, you should know. You got to get the information. So if you can see it, you can say it. So if you see it, you can share it. So be self-responsible, take responsibility to get the information, then share the information out there. And then immediately start to create your action list. You want to think about your introduction, how you might want to reach out to people. Hey, Mike, this is Scotty. How are you? Hey, the reason I'm calling you is you've been a great leader in business before. We have a friendship, but I tell you what, there's something happening you need to hear about right now. What's about to happen is the fastest growing, worldwide, lifestyle membership club in history. What's about to happen is the fastest growing direct selling company likely in history in the next 3 to 6 months. And we have a chance to participate with it. We have a chance to be one of the first people in the world in the business. Do you have a couple minutes to listen to the presentation? Would you be open to finding out how you can spend as little as $80, get started in a business, and operate in 100 countries? I would love to share that with you. And to be quite honest, it would be an honor to partner with you. Are you up to it? That's it. Figure a way to reach out to somebody. Hey, we've been friends for a long time. Do I have $80 in trust with you? Do you trust me enough to make an $80 decision? Have I earned 15 minutes of your time? Just ask people, like, let's do something special together. Would you like to get paid in 100 countries? I know you're working with a company that's only here in the United States. Would you like to leverage contacts all over the world? Something just happened. You need to hear about it. In fact, you're going to hear about it 5 or 10 more times because you're a leader. So I want to tell you about it right now. It doesn't matter what the presentation is. You're just going to connect. Come up with a reason to say hello to people. Call them on the phone. We haven't talked in a while, but I ran into something that made me think of you, and I felt it was necessary to talk to you now. I don't care what it is, but just connect. The law of averages on your side. So exposure is everything. Fortune's in the follow-up. Work with the willing. Talk to lots of people. 80% of them are going to move forward with you. It's a very simple $80 decision. They get a lifestyle membership. They're going to be really happy as a customer. They can build a worldwide business. Fortune's in the follow-up. Ask them, what do you like best about what you saw and what you heard? Can you see how big the market is? If you're going to take a vacation, where are the first couple places you'd like to go if you could go for free? Hey, if I paid for a vacation for you, where would you want me to send you? If I paid for a vacation for you and your wife or your family to go on vacation, where would your family want to go if I paid for it? Where would that be? Man, I would love to send you on that. I'd like to make that happen. I'd like to help you build something so you can have that world-class vacation. All different ways to reach people. But the bottom line is, if you can't see it, you can't share it. So get the information, plug people into the information, high exposure rate, fortunes in the follow-up, then work with the willing, work with the people that are like, hey, man, this sounds great. I'm ready to go. When people are like, I don't know, or I'm not really sure, I've seen these things before, and say, look, either you're in or you're out with me. It's really simple. This company is going to put on 100,000, 200,000 people in the next, 4 to 6 months. Do you want to run with me or do you not want to run with me? If you want to wait, it's perfectly cool. I'll come back to you in 60 days, 90 days. But if you want to take action and benefit from thousands of people joining that you don't even know that could possibly end up on your team, then join now. See, the benefit in being a 2x16 force matrix is that the sooner you're in, the more likely you are to begin to benefit from other new people that join in 2 weeks or next month or 2 months. Now, somebody can join 6 months from now and make more money than somebody that joins today, of course, because they can just build a big organization. But I'll tell you, it's never easier than when you just get started and say, hey, we're about to build this massive worldwide enterprise, and you can get in first. You can get in the first week. You can get in the first month, the first quarter. Everybody 2 years from now is going to say, I wish I would have got in then. Even in 6 months, they'll say, I wish I would have got in then. Next month, people will say, I wish I would have got in April. It doesn't matter. People will come up with all sorts of reasons why they didn't take action, but just make sure they had the opportunity to make the decision. I promise you, enough people that can make a 15-minute decision of their time. Enough people that have $80 in collateral with you that they're willing to say, I'll make an $80 decision. Shoot, I go to lunch all the time, spend 40, 50, 60, 80 bucks, no big deal. Go out to dinner with the family. If you go to the movies, think about this, our lifestyle membership is $59. If I go to the movies with my kids, just getting tickets to the movies is like $36 or $40. We haven't even got popcorn and drinks yet. So for the price of just going to the movies, essentially with a couple of kids, I can get in a business and have a lifestyle membership that allows me to travel around the world. This is extraordinary. So get back together with the person that had you watch this today. Understand where we're coming from. Make a list of the key people. Make sure the best people with the biggest spheres of influence, with the highest degree of integrity, with the most compassionate mindset, and the most giving, caring people they hear about this first. Because they're the ones that are going to get out there. They're going to teach, they're going to travel, but they're going to transform communities. That's the Nelo way. That's exactly who we are. So we want to welcome you to the family. Nelolife, it's borderless all over the planet. Whether, right now you're watching from Paraguay, or whether you're watching from Romania, or you're in Guam, or you're in Hong Kong, or you're in Thailand or Indonesia. If you're in South Africa, it doesn't make any difference. You're in Bolivia, you're in Central America, you're even in Cleveland, Ohio. We love you too. You can join the Nelolife family wherever you are. We appreciate you, we value you, and we welcome you. So welcome to Nelolife.